Jai Hind students, as we all know that CBSE has divided its syllabus in term 1 and term 2. So we are going to start a new chapter that is in our syllabus, and also it coming in our next upcoming CBSE term 1 examination, which is to be held in between of November and December. So starting with the light reflection and refraction, first we will deal with the reflection. Now what is reflection? Before discussing that, I would like to start with a very basic concept, that what do you mean by light? What do you mean by light? So I welcome you all in my physics class. I am your physics teacher Mukund Manas. So let's start with that. What is light? It's a form of energy which helps to see the object. Even if you ask with the S.C. Verma sir, who is a retired professor of IIT Kanpur, that sir, what do you mean by light? He will say just only one thing, that it's a form of energy, nothing else. And with the help of light, what we can do is the impact of that light, or I can say that what is the use of that light. I will not tell you that what do you mean by light, because light is something which shows the particle nature as well as the wave nature. So second point is, when light falls on an object, it reflects the light, and when that reflected light reaches our eyes, we see the objects. Suppose there is a torch, and if you apply the light, or you can say that when you torch an object, suppose there is a toy of hen, and this hen reflects the light, not the hen, the reflected light comes to your eyes, that will enable you to see that yes, there is something which is in the shape of hen. Similar phenomena is this: battery, bulb and your eye. Light travels in a straight line. This is the experiment activity in your class 8th, which I have seen to you. I think you have done this. And the fourth phenomena is that the common phenomena of light are formation of shadows, formation of images by mirrors and lenses, bending of light by a medium, twinkling of stars, formation of rainbow, etc. These are the phenomena of light. Now what do you mean by reflection of light? When light falls on a highly polished surface like a mirror, most of the light is sent back into the same medium. This word is required here, same medium, because this is the term which will differentiate the reflection from refraction. This process is called reflection of light. Okay, I got the point, that what's the reflection. If light is applied to any polished surface, it reflects the light in the same medium. Okay, now what are the rules of that reflection? So the first rule is that the angle of incidence should be equal to the angle of reflection. And the second point is that the incident ray, the reflected ray and normal to the mirror at the point of incidence all lie in the same plane. This is the incident ray. Here red color line is normal, and this is the reflected ray. This is incident ray, मैंने लिखा भी हुआ. This is reflected ray and normal. So the angle between the normal and incident ray, that is the angle of incidence, this. And the angle between the normal and reflected ray is called the reflected angle. This angle should be equal. These all three lines, which incident ray, reflected ray and normal, all lie in the same plane. This you can imagine from this figure. There is a mirror, here is an incident ray which is making an angle theta with the normal. Normal is something which is perpendicular to the surface, and there is a reflected ray also. So the angle between these two should be equal. Okay, now next point is how the images are formed by a plane mirror. Generally what we see in our daily lives, that are plane mirrors. So plane mirrors क्या होते हैं? This will form the erect image. There is a person standing in front of the plane mirror, and its image is like this. Erect means सीधा image बनेगा आपका, और सीधा बनेगा, same size का बनेगा. The image of the object will be of the same size. द इमेज इज़ एट द सेम डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम द मिरर एज द ऑब्जेक्ट इज़ इन फ्रंट ऑफ इट. जितनी दूर होगा ऑब्जेक्ट उतनी ही दूर पर आपका इमेज भी बनेगा. द इमेज इज़ वर्चुअल. वर्चुअल मीन्स दैट मीन्स इट कैन नॉट बी ऑब्टेन्ड ऑन एनी स्क्रीन. वर्चुअल बनेगा प्लेन मिरर पे. वर्चुअल इमेजेस आर दोज इमेजेस विच कैन नॉट बी ऑब्टेन्ड ऑन एनी स्क्रीन. जैसे आप सिनेमा गए होंगे तो थिएटर में होता क्या है कि पीछे से लाइट आती है और उसको प्रोजेक्ट किया जाता है कि स्क्रीन पे. तो स्क्रीन पे इमेजेस बनती हैं. हीरो चलता हुआ दिखता है, हीरो मारता हुआ दिखता है किसी को. सो दीज इमेजेस आर कैन बी ऑब्टेन्ड ऑन एनी स्क्रीन. दैट्स वाई दे आर रियल इमेजेस. बट those images which cannot be obtained on any screen, that are virtual images. And it is laterally inverted. Laterally inverted means, please focus on this figure. Suppose you have raise your hand, left hand को आपने raise किया तो जो आपके left hand का thumb है that is on the right side. लेकिन जब आप मिरर में देखेंगे that will point towards the left side. This phenomena is called lateral inversion. Got the point? This phenomena is called as lateral inversion. Now coming to next point. This was all about the plane mirror. What do you mean by spherical mirror? A spherical mirror is curved mirror which is a part of a hollow sphere. Hollow sphere से कट करके आपने एक मिरर बनाया. कैसे? एक साइड को आपने पॉलिश कर दिया. तो जिस साइड को पॉलिश किया उसके ऑपोजिट साइड आपको रिफ्लेक्टिंग सरफेस मिली. That type of mirror is called as spherical mirror, and these are of two types. First one is concave mirror, second is the convex mirror. Now what do you mean by concave mirror? It's a spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is curved inward. इसका जो reflecting surface होगा वो inward की तरफ curved होगा. And what do you mean by convex mirror? Whose reflecting surface is curved outward. आपने पॉलिश कहाँ की? अंदर की तरफ. ये पॉलिश की अंदर तो रिफ्लेक्टिंग सरफेस आउटवर्ड मिला. यहाँ पे पॉलिश कहाँ की? पॉलिश आपने आउटवर्ड की लेकिन रिफ्लेक्शन आपको इनवर्ड से मिलेगा. गॉट द पॉइंट? सो रेज कमिंग टू पैरेलल टू द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस. व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस? आई विल टॉक इट लेटर. जस्ट सपोज कि एक सेंटर से लाइन जा रही है, इसको मैं प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस कह रहा हूँ दोनों मिरर में. अभी बेसिक टर्मिनोलॉजीज़ की अच्छे से बात करेंगे. So rays coming parallel to the principal axis after reflection form a concave mirror meet at a point. That means ये जितनी भी रेज आएंगी उनको कन्वर्ज कर देगा. जैसे ये लाइट रे आई ऐसा निकल गई, दूसरी वाली आई फिर इसी पॉइंट से निकली, तीसरी वाली इसी से निकली, चौथी इसी से, पाँचवीं इसी से, सारी की सारी पॉइंट्स को एक पॉइंट पे जाके ये कन्वर्ज कर देगा. दैट इज़ कॉल्ड एज फोकस. आगे बात करेंगे. लेकिन जो कॉन्केव मिरर है it is a type of converging mirror because it converges all light to a same point. Now what do you mean by convex mirror? It's a spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is curved outward, curved inward. यहाँ पे गलत लिखा हुआ, outward होना चाहिए क्योंकि यहाँ पे सेम हो गया. Wait a minute.